Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nerds Code. My name is Nemir, and in this video, we are going to learn about Linux manuals. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So, what is a manual actually? A manual is nothing but some user instruction for how to use a product. Like all other products, a software is also a product. So it also comes with a manual. Making a good documentation is one of the crucial steps in software engineering. Luckily, Linux developers know how to write a software manual, so that's why it comes with an amazing manual. By that you can do anything or you can search for anything. There is always an answer in that manual. And in this video, we are going to discover that. In order to access manual pages, we need a command called man. Let's just type man in the terminal. As you can see, it returns what manual page do you want. Okay. So a man is a program like all other commands that we discussed earlier, like ls, cd, etc. by using which we can see in which directory the man program exists. Here you can see it exists in user bin man. The most beautiful thing is man commands comes with a manual page. Yes, that's right. We can read manual page of man command to use the manual. That's an amazing touch. Here I'm just going to type man and press enter. Now you can see a page opens which is a manual page. Here we can see a beautiful manual page. First it comes name of the program like man and interface to the system reference manuals. Okay, and under that we can see synopsis. In that section it shows some usages of man command, and below that it's a little brief description, and after that we can see 9 sections. Right, Linux manuals are divided into 9 sections. In the first sections there will be all manuals for executable programs or shell commands. On the second section contains manuals for system calls. On third section contains manuals for library calls like C functions. And in the fourth section some special files. We can see manuals for some special files. On the fifth section we can see some file formats and conventions, like we discussed password file in previously, and that file contains the usernames, and we can do that. We can read about that on 5th section, and 6th section comes with manuals for games, and 7th section comes for miscellaneous, and 8th section comes with system administration commands like user add and something like that. On the 9th section it comes with the kernel routines, kernel functions about kernels. These are the 9 sections of Linux manual page. As I said earlier, all programs comes with a manual page, right? So when we install a new program, man command updates its database, and then it will contains the manual page for the installed program. I'm going to type cd user share man in a new terminal window. Here you can see if I press ls here, it contains some directories inside called man0 up to man8. These are nothing but directories for sections. In each directory it contains all the manual files for that respective sections. Can navigate through manual page by using standard Vim navigation keys like J for downwards, K for upwards, H for left, and L for right. Moving downwards, we can see there are some conventions for synopsis section. Here, bold text means type exactly as shown, and italic text can be replaced by appropriate arguments, and the things written in the square brackets are optionals, right? And below that we can see -a pipe symbol, -b. That means we can't use both dash and -b simultaneously, but we can use any of that in one time. And in below that we can see arguments followed by 3 dots. That means we can use many arguments. That is, arguments is repeatable. And similarly, expressions followed by 3 dots are repeatable. Here on the example section we can see man ls, and it's saying displays the manual page for item ls. Okay, let's check that. I press Q and I'm typing man ls. Here you can see this is a manual page for ls. You can see the name ls list directory contains and the synopsis. Here in synopsis section we can see ls, it is in bold, and the options are in square bracket. That means it's not necessary to use an option, and it's also followed by 3 dots. That is, we can use as many options are possible, and after that we can see a square bracket with file, and it's also followed by 3 dots, right? Okay, so let's check each of them. I'm typing ls -a. This is an option, like we discussed this option or we used this option in previous tutorials, and that time I said we will discuss this in detail, and this is the moment. Okay, if I press ls-a, it prints all the directories and files which also start with the dot. In the manual page we can see the similar. Do not ignore entries starting with dot. Okay, that's what a option A does for ls. And if we go back to manual for ls, we can see a hell lot of options there, and we can use multiple options simultaneously because the options are followed by 3 dots. Here I am using L options with A. L is used for long listing format. Here you can see that. So I am using L with A. For that, ls -al. Here you can see it prints a long list format for all the files, including entry starts with dot. Here you can see that we have .android and .cargo, etc. Here also another thing is we can see a file options can be passed through ls command. Okay, that means we can use ls to print. I'm using ls-al, and I need to list all the files in the document folder, so that I'm using documents, and also I need to print all the files in the Albert folder, so I'm using Albert. That means these two are directories in which ls will be operated. Okay, so if I press enter, you can see that it shows the files in the Albert folder. Here total 84 files, you can see that in there, and also below that we can see files in the document folder. If I press ls in the home, we can see we have documents and Albert there. So I am using a -k option for man command. By using this option, we can search for manual pages. Like if I search for calendar, it displays all the manual pages which contains the keyword calendar. Here we can see a cal manual page. I am typing man cal and it will direct us to the manual page of cal command. Here we can see the similar format, synopsis, description, options, etc. Here I am using -n option for cal command, and it also accepts a input like number. That means display number of months starting from the month containing the date. Okay, that's fine. Let's try that. I'm typing cal -n for 3030. Now you can see it shows September 3030, October 3030, November 3030 and the December 3030. That means it shows the 4 months. If I go back to the main page of cal command, we can see after -n there's also --months. That means some options comes with long format. That means we can use either -n or --months. So I'm trying that. So I'm replacing -n with --months and press enter. Here we get a similar result as -n. That means we can use any of that according to our preference. That's it for today. If you find this video helpful, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. And also don't forget to smash that like button, which will motivate me to do a lot more videos. I will see you soon with another video. Until then, bye bye.